Hi kids, Terry here. Right, so the Dalek, he has to go. He's very close to being complete, in fact. Needs assembly and painting, obviously. There's a couple of bits missing, which I'll tell you about. But I've just gone and reduced the price. So hold on while I break down exactly what's for sale and tell you what it is. Okay, so to begin with, the entire kit, fiberglass neck rings, head, shoulders and skirt. That came as a single kit. I paid about $350 for it. I'm going to be selling this, well, I'm going to be selling everything at a discount, to be honest. What this is missing, the main part this is missing, is the actual bit with the wheels on round the skirt, what do they call it, the fender, which you make out of wood basically, and you put caster wheels on it. That's the only thing that's missing off there. Head is, by the way, let you know, this is a classic Dalek from the pre-1989. It's not the gold one from the new series. So I've cut the hole for the eyeball. It's a fiberglass dome, and it's quite nice. And it's got little markings for where the headlights should go on the top either side. Let's put that down here. Also included is an 18-inch aluminium bearing. See? And that can be fixed into the head so it'll swivel dead smooth. Neck rings. There's only two shown here. The third one is with a friend of mine at the moment, so I'll get that back. These are fiberglass neck rings, the right size. They're hollow, as they are in most kits, and all you do is put wood, etc., and add some filler all the way around, etc., or you can leave them unfilled and just drill straight through them and put them on the rods. So there's 3 neck rings. Like I say, only 2 here at the moment. Get out of it. There we go. Neck bin. This is a wood and MDF neck bin. The head sits on there and you fix all the neck rings and everything around here, around the edges. Now, what I'm going to do with the neck bin is I had bought, just remove it from here. I bought these placemats, plastic placemats, which, if you look, you can see me through them, okay? So basically these go around the edge of the neck bin and you see out of them. That's how you see outside of a Dalek. Shoulder section, I've painted the inside of all these fiberglass sections grey and made sure they're sanded so there's no sharp edges. I've cut around here to make a nicer edge, and you will notice on here there is a wood piece lining the inside, which adds extra strength for when you're taking the Dalek apart and opening and closing it and climbing in and climbing out. Same for the skirt, inside painted grey, and another wood ring all the way around the bottom to keep its shape and its strength, and another ring on the inside. You can just see around here where my fingers are. Oh, I hit the camera. Wood there to reinforce the strength, because when you're climbing in and out of a Dalek you need as much strength as possible on here and for there. So that's all strengthened out. Now, just going to quickly put all this back. As I say, this kit cost me about $350 plus shipping. So, you know, and I've done some work on it to make it a bit nicer. Well, let's put this back in the right way. Neck bin up on here. Like I say, classic Dalek style. Can make any type of Dalek except for the brand new, newish 2005 onwards, the NSDs, they're called, new series Daleks. They're the gold bronzy ones. So I'll put that back on now. Won't bother with the neck rings. Put his head back on. Okay, so what else does it come with? First things first, these are originals, they're not reproductions, they're original 1970s, I think they're called Y-Pack indicator lights you used to get on Minis and Morris Minors and stuff. These are what they used in the 70s Daleks, one either side of the head like that. Some people call them ears. I call them, I don't know what you call them. Indicators. Extermination gun. This is a stainless steel ball, so it's not going to chip or crack. It's going to be completely chromed. Aluminium tube all the way through. Steel rods. And you'll notice some holes drilled all the way through. And I'll tell you for why. I went and had a custom light and sound kit made up. And here it is. This is a LED, there's one on the end, a really bright one. And 11 LEDs either side, so it's 22 LEDs. Goes into the tube, and the LEDs line up with those holes, okay? So, all these wires come out the back end. There's a microchip board, etc., and a SD card, everything in there. And basically, we've got a load of buttons and an on-off switch. You press this, obviously it's not connected up to a battery or speaker right now, but it's got, I think it's got about 50 different sound profiles, but the main one on there is the Dalek profile. And as you press the button, bright blue lights flash all the way up the tube, flash coming out the sides of the holes. Like, I'll put a video in. I've got a video of it working. So what else? Dalek eyeball. This is the eye stalk of the Dalek. Will be coming out here like so. And this has got a custom eyeball on the end. This is a 3D printed one of my own design. But I think I did a nice job of that, so you can have that. If you want the more accurate one, you can buy them online. This has got the bright blue, this is all clear plastic here, aluminium rod. These rings are very rare, hard to get. Screen accurate light blue perspex. The perspex company doesn't make this shade anymore, but the Dalek Builders Group requested that they make a few of them. But if you don't like those and you want a different colour, I've got a full set of black ones there. Now, to go around the top and the bottom of the shoulders, you need metal strips. I've got a full set of metal strips. These have been laser cut from the Project Dalek forum specifications. So they basically, this dip bit here goes underneath the gun boxes and goes all the way around, and there's 4 of these, 2 for the top, 2 for the bottom. These were about 70 quid to get cut, so I'll put them in at a cheaper price, like 50 or something. More sound. This is what is called the Mod Mark V, commonly known as the best Dalek voice kit you can get. It's a 12 volt thing. It's got all the buttons you need to do all the different Dalek sound effect for the voices. Plug the microphone and headphones, etc. in there. Power switch there. It runs off 12 volt, as it says there. And basically you can adjust the volume, everything else, and it also flashes the lights. So as you're talking, the headlights will flash in time with what you're saying automatically. And that comes with the headset, cables, full set of cables, etc. And it obviously connects up to your 12 volt battery when you're inside the Dalek. Now, the only thing I can't bring out here is, I'll put pictures up, it's this. It's an electric power chair called the Roma Marbella. It's quite powerful. I think it's like a 6 mile per hour, which is plenty fast enough for a Dalek. And that would be mounted to the fender at the bottom of the Dalek, which you make out of wood. So that's got its batteries, etc. It cost me about 250 quid. Brand new, those things are over £1,000, but this is in perfect working order, and it's all you need for a Dalek. So, in all, this Dalek and everything cost me, if had a bit of labour as well, it cost me about 1,200, and I was asking £1,000 for it all. But I just need to get it sold and get it out of the house and get the money into my film budget, so I'm going to drop to 850 quid. That doesn't include shipping. I'm not going to try and post this to anyone. You've got to come and get it from South Wales, wherever you are. Now it doesn't have a fender on the bottom. You can take this skirt sideways and it will fit through domestic doors. It never used to, but now it does. So it can all come apart in sections and it'll probably all fit, but you'll need a big estate or preferably some sort of transit. Can't see me, hello. You'll probably need some sort of van to take this chap away because he's pretty big. Basically £850, almost a full set of Dalek. If you bought it now, you'd probably get it made in time for Christmas. So if you've got any kids or know someone who loves Daleks, you get almost a full Dalek there. What I will say is missing is the other Dalek arm is a plunger. I don't have the plunger on, but I have the spare steel ball, so it matches this one. So you don't have to go looking for a replacement one to match this. I've got the spare one, you can have that as well. So yeah, it's got, you know, pretty much full sound lighting and motorised movement. Daleks that are finished completely will fetch anything between, I saw one yesterday on eBay for 2,300. You could easily sell that for 2,000 once it's finished. Forgot to say, sorry. You know, obviously Daleks won't be Daleks without the bumps all the way down and all the way around. Got a full set of them in plastic vac formed, ready to go. And the screws and bolts and the fittings for them if you need those as well. So it's quite a lot of stuff there. It's not 100% complete. There are things like vertical neck rods and the vertical slats that go around the shoulders on top of the metal strips. But generally they're not very expensive and not that difficult to make and get hold of. So 850 quid, Dalek is yours. And you'll be helping me out in a big way because I'm going full speed ahead with making my second film, which I'm raising money for right now. And I'm not doing a crowdfunder until after Christmas. And once the crowdfunder's in, any money you donate will have a slight fee taken out by the crowdfunding website. But if you donate money to the film now, 100% of that money goes into the film without any fees or deductions. So, grab yourself a Dalek, pretty much all there. Classic Dalek, all the way from 1963 all the way up to 1989. And obviously the classic Daleks were seen in the Matt Smith era and a few others. So yeah, there you go, 850 quid, come and get it.